Two. Ladies and gentlemen, Uki Uki Beke from Chimoney app.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I know it's been a long day, and so we're going to keep this a little bit light. But before we start, I want to thank all of you for being here. I mean, I see the love and the support from the foundation and everyone in the community, so thank you for that. So, I love Cape Town, and last Wednesday, we went to the night market, and it was like a festival of great food and music. Highly recommend for everyone to check it out. And I'm so happy to be back to the Interledger Summit this year with lots of familiar faces, right? But this year, something is special. We have not just me, but also members of the Chimoney team. So Phyllis from Kenya, Hamed and Fahid from Nigeria were able to make it this time around. Thankfully, there was no visa issues. So that was like a plus for us this year. So today, like I mentioned, we'll try something a little bit different. So instead of you just listening to me talk, we're going to all work together to try to create actual production Interledger payment pointers. And we're going to do real live payments on the Interledger network right now. So it's going to be like a hands-on demo. So are we ready for that? Yes. Okay, let's go for it. So first, it's 3 steps. The first step is you download the Chimoney app, you pick a partner, and then you scan to transfer money. So as part of the first step, please scan the QR code on the screen, or if you prefer, you can use the link. So this QR code, what it does is that it gives you access to download the Chimoney app, and it automatically approves your account to start transacting in production. Also, we've loaded this QR code with $10 in wallet credit, also 5 Canadian dollars in wallet credit, and 1,000 Nigerian naira in wallet credit. And these are real money that you can actually spend and transfer between one another. So I'm going to give you, everyone, 30 minutes to download the app. So on scanning the link, you'll be prompted to download the Chimoney app. And on the app, you can log in with Google, with Apple, or with your email. And like I mentioned, your account is going to automatically be approved with some limits. We're bypassing KYC for 7 days. And you'll be able to transact in 3 currencies: US dollars, Canadian dollars, and Nigerian naira. And there's some wallet credit that is loaded already. So we're going to leave the QR code on screen throughout my talk. But just to confirm, has anyone been able to download the app? Okay, so we see a few people downloading it. Awesome. So I'm going to give folks some time to download. So what we're going to do here today after the download is that we would all send money to each other from the wallet balance that we just provided. We'll also be able to donate to some non-for-profits, which we've onboarded onto the Chimoney platform. So we have a list of all of them. You can just scan their QR code and pay them. So by show of hands, who have been able to get the app? Okay, so I see. Awesome. Okay, so through the process. Okay, so maybe 20 more seconds, and then we can move forward. And also, the QR code is going to be on screen throughout my talk, so if you missed it, you can feel free to still download it later. Okay, so moving on. You done? Okay, awesome. So moving on, please pick a partner. So someone sitting beside you or someone sitting behind you. So what we're going to do is that you would send a P2P transfer to your partner. For now, one of the partners would be the sender, the other partner would be the receiver. So pick a partner beside you, or if you don't have someone beside you, you can pick someone behind you or someone in front of you. Can I see, like, by show of hands, the senders? So who is the sender in the pair? Okay, so I see a few senders. So I see some people just joined. What we just did was that we scanned the QR code on the screen to download the Chimoney app. So what the QR code does is that it prompts you to download the app, and it automatically approves your account, and it gives you wallet credit. So 10 US dollars, 5 Canadian dollars, and 1,000 Nigerian naira of free money on the app. Okay, so by show of hands, the senders, can I see like the senders in the group or in the pair? Okay, so we see one there. And can we see the receivers? Who is going to be receiving the money? Okay. So I can see we're still going through it. So it looks like it's taking longer. So I'm going to pause and slow down for a bit. Okay. So let's move on to the next step. I'm assuming that we all have a partner that is sitting beside you, or one that is sitting behind you, right? So what we're going to do next is that we'll send a real payment to our partner. So the receiver, could you click Get Paid? Click the Get Paid button on your app. So when you click the Get Paid button on your app, you would see a QR code. And the receiver, please scan that QR code. So the receiver should also click the Get Paid and click the scan payment code button. So when you click the scan payment code button, it should start a transaction process, which pre-fills your transaction flow with the payment pointer of the receiver. Who has been able to do that? Has anyone been able to scan the QR code yet? Okay, no one. So, but can I see, maybe by show of hands, who has the app? Could you confirm that you have 3 wallets on the app? So the US dollar balance should be $10. The Canadian dollar balance should be 5. Oh, yours is 0? Okay. Do you want to scan the code again? Yeah, so even if you've downloaded the app, please scan the code again. So it should take you back to open the app, and then it should fund you. It will fund your account. So if you don't have the credit, please scan the QR code again. Sorry? No, you don't have to verify. So if you scan the QR code, we bypass verification. So you don't have to verify. If it's asking you for verification, then you didn't get a QR code right. So if you need to stand up, feel free to stand up to scan.
I think you should change the QR code that is downloaded.
Yeah, the download one, please. Yeah. So let's scan the download QR code. So if it's asking you to complete verification, then we didn't go through the process right. So we can try again by scanning the QR code. This should bypass verification, and also this will give you the wallet credit. Okay, to reconfirm, oh, it's funded. Okay, so Tawanda is funded. So if you didn't get the credit, please scan again. Just like Tawanda, you get the credit when you scan again. Okay, so if you can't do it. Okay. Yeah, scan this one, let's see. Okay, so now let's move to the next stage so we can finish because we're running out of time. And for those that didn't get the credit, I'm going to follow up with you later and we'll send it. How does that sound? Okay, so moving on. Let's now. Which one? Oh, yeah. So, a moment. Yeah, I'll explain that. Okay, so the next stage is we want to have partners. So if one of the persons in the group should be the sender, the other person should be the receiver. So pick a partner beside you or a partner behind or in front of you. And please, the sender should click on Get Paid and present the QR code to the receiver. So the receiver, click on Get Paid and also click Scan Payment Code. That opens the in-app camera, which you can use to scan the QR code. So once you've done that, what happens is that it starts the payment flow. Oh, no. Okay, thank you. Okay, so who has been able to start the payment flow? Has anyone started the payment flow? Has anyone started the payment flow yet? So you've started the payment flow. Has anyone started the payment flow? Like, have you scanned the QR code to, like, okay, I'm going to start. Why don't we pause for a bit and start again? How about that? So let's pause for a bit and start. Okay, awesome. So for those who haven't gotten like the wallet credit, what's going to happen is that after this talk, I'm going to follow up personally and send the wallet credit. But for those who have it, please click the Get Paid button on your phone. Yeah.
The download right there for the people that were having trouble, it
Yeah.
worked on there.
Yeah, it works, yeah.
When you went there.
Where? There, okay. So yeah, for those who are having problems, you can either go close to scan the QR code. You can stand up and get it. Yeah. Oh, the screen here.
Yeah, that screen it was working on.
Okay, so if you're struggling, please scan this screen. Yeah, sorry, we didn't account for that. Okay, so let's spend the next 30 seconds to do that, please.
I got it from the live stream, so just so you know, some people scanning online on the live stream too.
Oh, seriously, they're getting it? Okay, that's good. Okay, awesome. So let's move on now. Everyone has the wallet credit, right? So please pick a partner and scan their QR code. Once you've done that, please send them up to $3. So these $3 will be sent to their Interledger payment pointer, and we're going to use the balance for the next stage of the demo. How does that sound? Okay, so moving on, we see that some people have completed the flow, like we've done transfers between each other, and that's like the P2P transfer flow. And this is like real Interledger payments that have been done in production. And the thing about Chimoney is that the funds you have in your wallet, you can cash it out to a bank account in over 100 countries. And how you do that is if you click on the transfer button on your phone and send that payment to your email, you can actually, you get a payment notification and then you can cash that payment out to a bank account. So let's now move on to a different part of this demo, which is donating to a non-for-profit. So we've gone ahead to build an experience by curating a list of different non-for-profit or charitable organizations. We issue them payment pointers, and you can actually scan any of these payment pointers, and it takes you to a page to send them a donation from the wallet balance that you have. You can also go to tryopengiving.com and pick additional non-for-profits. All of these non-for-profits are onboarded to Chimoney, and they all have payment pointers to receive payments via Interledger. Okay, so how this works is that after you scan the QR code, it's also in the bottom of the screen if you missed it. So that's the second QR code there. After you scan the QR code, it goes, pick a non-for-profit, enter the amount you want to give them. It could be $5 or however you want to give them based on how much you have in your wallet balance. And enter your email. Once you've entered your email, please click Pay with Interledger.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, please.
It keeps switching. I'm trying to pay and send in Naira, is it called? Mm-hmm. And every single time it switches it to US dollars. So I was trying to send 500 Naira, and it keeps switching to 500 US dollars.
Okay, so for the Interledger payments, you can only send US dollars for now.
Okay, so that's the problem.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. So, but we're going to fix the UX for that. Thanks for sharing that.
The app is, sorry, the app is really great.
Thank you.
There are maybe some things that I would add or remove, but little things, you know, always for the use case, but that's irrelevant. My point is, it took quite some time for her to get the money. And I've been playing a lot with the I mean, transferring with payment pointers, so, and Rafiki and ILPs. So I know it's very quick. Is it because you're using the send mechanism, so it's waiting 30 seconds for the payment to expire, or what's going on? Why does it take long to appear in her wallet?
So there are a couple of processes that we go through. We first initiate the payment on like the Chimoney stack, and then we have the payout mechanism as a payment pointer. And once we receive the outgoing or incoming payment request, we settle to that payment pointer. So it's like a two-step process in addition to what the Chimoney existing payment flow already is.
Okay.
So that's why it might take longer. Okay, well, super quick, okay. Okay. Okay, so it was fast, yeah. So probably connection. Okay, awesome. Thank you for saying that. Okay, so something to note is that everyone bypassed the KYC, right? We didn't really ask you to complete KYC or onboarding. So your verification is valid for 7 days. After that, you'll be prompted to complete KYC. At the moment, the limit is $250 per week in transaction for the bypassed KYC that we have. We're committed to approving everyone at the summit, depending on the country you're from. And we're committed to approving it. So once you are prompted to complete KYC, please do, and then we're going to review it and have the account approved to a higher tier.
There are people at the summit that you want to help get onboarded and they weren't in the session. This is what this screen is for?
Yeah, so I'm going to invite Phyllis actually to talk about it. Phyllis, please. So Phyllis is our head of developer relations at Chimoney.
Thank you for having me, Uchi. So I'm going to take you through the process of adding Interledger support to your app for the teams that have, for the startups or companies that have developer teams and want to integrate Interledger support through the Chimoney API to their applications. Sorry. Okay, so when a user first signs up on the Chimoney app, what we do is create multi-currency wallets for them. And how we do this is through the multi-currency wallet creation endpoint. And these wallets, as you have seen on the apps, allow you as users to hold and manage balances in CAD, USD, and NGN. The next step we do is create a payment pointer for all of the users. And how we do this is using the create a payment pointer endpoint. And something to note is that the payment pointer is tied to the user ID that's created during the multi-currency wallet creation process. And the next step is initiating an ILP transfer to a user. So the process that Uchi was demonstrating, which is sending a payment to someone else, was powered by this endpoint. And how this endpoint works is that when the sender clicked Pay Now, a transfer request was triggered with a payload containing both the receiver and sender IDs, the amount to be transferred, and send via Interledger enabled. And I think that's the process he was asking about. So once that was done, the payment was routed securely over the Interledger network. And then the final process, which is the confirmed transfer, which is the process where Chimoney sends webhook notifications to both parties, notifying the sender that the wallet has been credited and the receiver that the wallet has been debited. Thank you so much, and over to you, Uchi.
So Phyllis spent a lot of time working on this flow and putting the code together. So kudos to Phyllis. Okay. So in conclusion, Interledger is powerful, and Interledger and Chimoney unlock a lot of use cases. So in production today, we already have Chimoney's infrastructure powering real products and services. So for example, Goodwall, who is based in Geneva, is using Chimoney to power their payments to their microtaskers across several jurisdictions, to India, to Nigeria, to Peru, and things like that. All of the payouts are powered by Chimoney. We also have a PayFi in Canada who uses Chimoney's collections and disbursement API to enable tenants to pay rents to landlords and build credit history in the process. So the collections process and the disbursement process, again, is powered by Chimoney's API. And then we have Ripple also. Ripple is based in the US and Canada. They enable people to send cross-border payments. That process is powered by Chimoney also. So we enable them to collect payments in Canada and then pay it out to Nigeria with Chimoney's infrastructure. And then finally, Fimbos, which most of us know, uses Chimoney to onboard Canadian users. So with our multi-currency wallet infrastructure, they are able to onboard Canadian users and allow them to fund their account, their Interledger payment pointers from a Canadian bank account or powered by Chimoney. So what are the future plans? We have Rafiki running now. We have payment pointers. We have a B2C app, which everyone can use. The next step is we want to pair with other licensed entities. And for next year is going to be huge for us because we're shifting gears from product development to really marketing and promotion. So we want to build a sustainable business that can live beyond the current Chimoney team. And to do that, we're going to be raising funds to really invest in marketing and growing user adoption. So if you want to connect with us, please feel free to scan the QR code on the screen to connect directly with me. Or if you want to book a meeting with the entire team, you can scan the second QR code. That will give you an opportunity to see how Chimoney's API works. We can do like a breakdown of the entire Chimoney app, what API powers what, how you can view something, a similar solution and things like that. Thank you so much for listening, and yeah, I'll see you outside.
Can you go back to the slide with the links for everybody that you shared?
This one? Oh, before all these steps, okay.
There is also the recording if you need.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that will do it.
Okay, awesome.
So I can take a picture for other people, sorry.
Okay, awesome, yeah. Thanks,
That's
everyone.
Welcome. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Uchi.
Thanks.